Hello everyone, this is Crow the Sailor Fan once again, and today I'm going to do another movie review. Today's movie review is going to be my favorite Paramount movie of all time, and it's also one of my favorite movies as well. And that would be the 2003 comedy starring Jack Black, School of Rock. So the plot of School of Rock is, it's about Dewey Finn, played by Jack Black, who is in a band called NoFaxony, and Dewey basically failed to perform, failed to do a stage dive during his performance with his band, and Dewey lives at the apartment with his best friend Ned, played by Mike White, and Ned's girlfriend, played by Sarah Silverman. And Ned told Dewey that he has to sell some of his stuff to pay the rent, or else he's kicked out forever. And then Dewey decided to visit his band, and one of the members of NoFaxony told Dewey that he's kicked out of the band, and they're hiring someone named Spider. They hired this guy named Spider to replace Dewey, and Dewey was upset that he's no longer part of NoFaxony. And then as Dewey was getting ready to sell some stuff he didn't need anymore, he received a phone call from the principal, played by Joan Cusack, saying that the student's teacher had a broken leg and has to be in the hospital. And she asked Ned Schneebly to be the substitute teacher, but Ned was not there during the phone call, so Dewey pretended to be Ned Schneebly, saying that he's in for being a supply teacher. Although Dewey doesn't know anything about teaching. That's basically how I can explain the plot. I'm not going to spoil the rest of it to those who never seen the movie. So my opinion on this movie, it's a really great and funny film. I loved it so much. And considering the fact that I'm a huge fan of rock and roll, I loved all the references in this movie, and I loved how Dewey mentioned all those famous rock and roll bands such as AC/DC, Rush, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Motorhead, etc. And I especially like all the actors and actresses that played the students. They did a really great job. And Joan Cusack did a good job playing the principal. Jack Black did an outstanding job as Dewey. Mike White did a good job playing Ned. And Sarah Silverman did a good job playing Ned's girlfriend. And I pretty much liked everything about this movie. And my favorite scene in that movie has got to be the scene where Dewey teaches the students everything about rock and music, while the song Bonzo Goes to Bitburg by the Ramones was playing in the background. That was a really good scene, and I especially like the chalkboard showing all the list of the rock bands that were featured on there. And I like the songs in this movie, especially that song the Dewey and the students performed in the climax of the movie. And, oh yeah, and I especially like the scene where Dewey taught some guitar riffs to some of the students, like the guitar riff for Smoke on the Water and the guitar riff for Iron Man by Black Sabbath. And the guitar riff for Highway to Hell by AC/DC. That was another good scene. And I gotta say, Richard Linklater did a good job directing this movie. And Scott Rudin did a good job producing it. Give me a sec, everyone. Yeah, I liked everything about this movie. And to those who haven't seen School of Rock yet, then I definitely recommend it. It's definitely a movie worth watching. So for my final rating of School of Rock, I give that movie a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. I hope you all enjoyed my review on School of Rock. Let me know in the comments of what you think. This is me signing off.